This has to be one of the most awkward yet successful runs of this shadow dropped superboss, the Gaping Jaw, in Elden Ring Nightreign. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Brian of FaceTime Police. We're a band, but we do a lot of variety content, and we're just gonna jump right into it. This is the super-scuffed run versus the superboss. Enjoy! So I originally queued up as Duchess, but I saw that somebody was already on her, so I switched to Iron Eye, which is still okay because I had a relic setup that had starting poison weapons for both characters. So right at the beginning, one of the other players, I'm playing with randoms by the way, they pinged the nearby fire church. So I head there after clearing the camp and leveling up to level 2. So right off the bat, I noticed something was a little off because I was fighting this boss by myself, and you'll see somebody there already died. So I'm just wondering where are these guys? What happened? Are they clearing more trash mobs? Did they start to take on a field boss? So anyway, I dispatched the fire monk, and there's the second player. The third person is still nowhere to be seen, but this person pinged a nearby Everdark. And they turn out to be Stone Skin Lords, which are pretty easy to deal with as a duo, so I'm not sure where the third person was. Maybe they were doing a remembrance quest or something. But yeah, so far it's not looking good. The team is kind of not on the same page. So right now I'm not feeling too good about this team, but I'm still playing because I don't quit. And right here, I know I should have tagged these guys first with my skill, but I saw an opportunity. They were both in my line of sight to do the ultimate, so I just went for it. And here's the third person. So I think they knew they accidentally aggroed the Black Blade Kindred, so they already popped their ult to take away any attention from us. We're kind of invisible during that. So we dispatched the Everdark boss, but now this guy is just messing up everything. The Black Blade Kindred. So I'm trying to wake this person up, and the Duchess is trying to kite them away, and we're trying to oops, we didn't even know about this. I forgot about this projectile, but anyway, so right away, this is the kind of run which would make quitters quit. So I'm, props to these two random players who didn't oh my god, I died again. So I thought I was in the clear, but obviously not. So just to let you know, this is my worst run. I've never played this badly. Not like I'm some super player, but this is horrible. I died how many times? Like twice? And then, yeah, I tried to get my runes and get whatever this thing was, and then out of my panic, I got the poise, and if you play, you know that Iron Eye doesn't need poise. So this was so messed up right from the get-go, and I had to get my runes back. Now, of course, one of the skeleton guys has it, so I have to dispatch of these guys, and yeah, of course, the Black Blade Kindred is still in the background, still looking at me. The other two players have obviously moved on. So finally, I grabbed my runes, level up. Thank goodness it went up to level 5, so it was kind of worth it. Okay, that out of the way, I joined the group, and we start wrecking everything. Right here, everything is clicking. We dispatch of this guy, hit up another Everdark. It's just one of these, and yeah, we just completely wrecked them. And at this point, things got kind of weird again, because we were just running around, nobody was pinging anything, and then, we just I thought we would hit this up because the flame chariots are one of the easiest bosses to fight. But I just opened my map and I see that they're fighting something else, so they probably ran into some easy field boss. I thought, no biggie, I'm just gonna make this my contribution at this specific moment. I'm gonna get rid of the flame chariots. But then I have a problem with this third one, because it can easily get kind of confusing and weird, because like this, their movement can get weird, and then they can get on these higher elevations, which messes up your whole game plan, which is to get at a higher elevation than them so that you can jump on the top of their heads. And right here, the other two members of the team joined me, because I guess they dispatched of whatever they were taking care of, and we clear this camp. Oh, and then this was another thing that was kind of weird. So we took care of some boss on the field, and we got caught in the rain. And this is scuffed moment number 2. You'll see just how messy this was. So yeah, I'm looking for the nearest spirit spring to jump into safety, and I really should have healed before this, because I died mid-air. And then look who joins me, one of the other players. Thankfully, the Duchess comes to revive us. Starts with me, and then I quickly turn around to help revive the other player. And it's a mad dash for the final enclosed arena, which is horrible because we're using all our flasks on the way over there. So again, I'm not really feeling this run. I'm thinking, first of all, I'm just thankful that no one has quit at this point, because this is really crazy. It just seems like all 3 people are kind of, like we didn't know what we were doing. But yeah, again, we stuck it out, and I'm thankful for that. And here, again, I don't know why I got caught in this rain. I was just, I don't know, panicking. I got caught behind this thing, because why not? And yeah, somebody died in the rain. I ran out of flasks. Of course, I die too. And at this point, you just have to let the person die and respawn. Which actually is... it was better to die and to respawn with 4 flasks rather than reach the final arena with no flasks, because that would have been worse if you go into the boss fight with no flasks. So I'll take the level lost. I don't care. It's just better to have flasks to heal. So we take care of the trash mob before the boss, and the first boss of day 1 turns out to be Wormface. Is that Comet Azur? I didn't even know it was in this game, but look at, wow, Recluse just wrecked Wormface, and then I'm just trying to finish him off. I don't know if Recluse ran out of FP, but yeah, they definitely messed up Wormface and just decimated his HP bar. So yeah, that was a really weird first day, and we have to start day 2 by retrieving our runes because of that whole weird everybody died in the rain day 1 ending. Well, I think Duchess didn't die, but I had to retrieve my runes, and I think the Recluse also did. So since the Gaping Jaw boss is weak to poison, it's a smart idea to hit up one of these poisoned ruins. And the perfumer isn't really the tough part about this encounter. There's this ad on the center of the screen now, and my other two team members know to take care of him, so they got rid of him right there. So yeah, that was a good sign. That gave me a little faith in this group, that we're starting to get on the same page and they know what they're doing. Like maybe we just all had some I don't know, bad luck, just an awkward start. And we catch an Erdtree avatar along the way to whatever our next destination was, and we quickly wreck him. So again, feeling really good about this team now. Like we're finally in the same areas, we're decimating bosses. It's looking good. So we hit up the center of the castle, or the lower level. There's just a Leonine Misbegotten, thank goodness. Work our way up, there's a Crucible Knight. And actually this is the best thing to do if there's a Crucible Knight in this spot. Like lure him to the larger room, because it sucks to fight him in that small area where he's originally at. And he doesn't... sometimes bosses, if you kite them too far, they will kind of disappear and rematerialize in their original spot, but you can fight this guy here. This guy is so tanky. I don't think we stance broke him. So we circle the castle, fight more Crucible Knights, and speaking of stance breaking, watch this. Recluse again with the Comet Azur. Look at that. I didn't even know that that move stance breaks. Or maybe it was Duchess. I don't know. It looked like Comet Azur broke his stance. So after the Crucible Knights, we head up to the top of the castle, which is a Bell-bearing Hunter. Again, very tanky. But he's no problem with 3 people. Pop my ultimate, because why not? So Comet Azur didn't stance break that time. Man, Duchess just really applying those debuffs. There was poison, bleed procced a couple of times. So yeah, they know what they're doing. So again, it's really cool. There are these moments where it's like, okay, these guys know what they're doing. It was just a weird start. Nice. By the way, I probably am the weakest link. I'm not trying to say, oh, these guys suck. I'm just saying, like, you can kind of tell when the team isn't on the same page. It's just awkward. So that's what I thought. I thought it was going to be one of those runs from the beginning. Day 2 boss was the Ancient Dragon. It posed no problem. So all that's left is the Day 3 boss, which we know is the Gaping Jaw. It pretty much starts in what should be its Phase 2, and it has a new Phase 3. And yeah, I didn't really have anything to upgrade, and I think I had like a starting bow, I really didn't have much to contribute in terms of firepower. And this was my first time queuing up for this fight, so my game plan is to try to survive and get a couple of hits in whenever I can, because my arrows do inflict poison, so I'm trying to help Duchess proc poison. So at this point, I'm just watching the boss's moveset. It looks pretty much the same. I think it is exactly the same from the regular fight. The weird thing is, we did inflict poison, but nothing happened. With the regular version of this boss, he, I think, throws up or something, and he's just immobile for a couple of seconds. but this one, he just keeps doing his thing. By the way, I don't like... There's a version of that, or it might be slightly different, where you'll hear that shink, but then there's a delay. Of course there's a delay, because it's a FromSoft game. Now, that AoE is pretty huge. I never know how far to run away when he does that. Oh, and then the new thing about this fight is you have to go to a spirit stream and jump into the tornado that the boss generates. And in my experience, most people die because they don't know where the tornado appears. They don't know where it spawns. I don't know where it spawns. It looks weird. There are a couple of runs where I didn't know if I was in the tornado. It was just weird. All I know is that you'll continually take damage if you're out of the tornado. Okay, so I'm just helping in bits and pieces. Just pelting the boss with arrows from afar. That's kind of Iron Eyes thing. So the Duchess goes down. I help resurrect her with my ultimate, because why not? And I'm not really paying attention to see exactly who is doing the most damage, because it's obviously one of the other team members. And yeah, with other runs, it was weird. I didn't know. Sometimes nobody would really be doing any damage, and that would be the run killer, because nobody was doing any damage to the boss, and we would just get hit with stray AoEs and whatnot. Yeah, but this group, these two, maybe knew what they were doing. They're definitely surviving more than some of the other groups I was matched up with. Okay, so again, I don't know how far to run for this AoE. Like, I look like I'm pretty far, so whatever. And yeah, so here's the tornado phase. Again, where am I? Am I in it? What? It looked like I was barely... I was like right at the edge, so I don't know what happened there. So, looks like Recluse revived me. So I'm down to my last flask, and I only have a quarter of my HP left, so any hit is gonna kill me. I am staying far away, just hoping my little poisoned arrows can make some sort of contribution to the fight. So far, so good. The boss is almost down. I thought I was far enough from this AoE. I guess not. Again, I don't know how far to be from... how far away I need to be to not take damage from that. So at this point, yeah, they should not resurrect me. They should just finish off the boss. They did. So thank you to these two players. They definitely knew what they were doing, and I was new to the fight. So I don't know. That was weird. That was the first time I queued up for the Superboss, and I just got lucky. Maybe these guys carried me. Maybe it was beginner's luck on my part, but there. That was the successful run. The weirdly, originally scuffed, but successful run versus the Superboss. Thanks for watching. This has been Brian of FaceTime Police. This is Rambo. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!